Good afternoon, everybody. So we're about 3 weeks into October, and the weather has warmed up quite a bit. Yesterday there was a high of 86, and today it's going to be in the 80s once again. After today, it's going to cool down a little bit to the mid to high 60s, which is a lot warmer than it was last week. Last week we had 2 nights of frost, and I actually did quite a number on my Cosmos. But I'll get to that in a few minutes. Just checking out the foliage. It's at its peak right now. Let's get into the plants. So the roses are doing quite good. They're blooming. Got a lot more going on. I would kind of clean it up a little bit and cut off some of these like longer stems like this, but I'm just gonna do that in about a month anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it and let it keep growing. A lot of the little stems are coming in. This is what I was showing last week about like the new growth and how the stems grow. They grow pretty quickly after you deadhead them. I would say next week there's gonna be a lot more blooms happening on it. I'm gonna move over to the tiger lily. The tiger lily's still doing pretty good. The cold weather kind of shocked it a little bit last week, so a lot of the lower leaves are starting to die back. But what the biggest plant that was affected with the Cosmos here, and it's been the cold weather and a combination of a drought that we've been in, since we've only had about 1.25 inches of rain since the beginning of September. So you can see here that on the Cosmos, a lot of the leaves have like dried out, and a lot of them were kind of got shocked by the cold. But some of them managed to hold on. So that's what happens when the Cosmos are in like around freezing temperatures. So keep that in mind for next year. Now this cardinal plant, I was thinking about cutting the stems of it, but it's actually still blooming, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. And while I have it in this state, I'm actually gonna be collecting some of these seeds from the seed pods. And I actually opened one up right here. I just picked it off the stem and opened it up, and those are cardinal stems, cardinal plant stems. Alright, not stems, I mean seeds. So I'll be collecting a bunch of these seeds and saving them for next year. The irises are doing pretty good. Check out these baby ones. Baby ones are doing pretty good. The one behind here is doing pretty good. These plants weren't really affected by the frost this past week. I'm just giving them a closer inspection. And the same thing with this cardinal plant. It's actually looking quite dead. There's no new blossoms on it, so I'll probably be deadheading this one really soon. Or yeah, deadheading the stems on it. And I'll go through and collect any of the seeds that are on here too. And all I do is just pick them, and they're pretty much like cracked and will fall right out. That's what they'll look like. And I raked here earlier this week, and I kind of had a brain fart, and I forgot about the columbine plant. When I raked it, I kind of took off a bunch of the leaves on it. But it's okay, because it's just gonna die back in the next like month or so anyway, so it should still be okay for next year. three amigos over here. These kind of get covered by the leaves. They're doing alright. They're in the same boat as the other tiger lily. They're just starting to slowly die back. But the leaf pile is getting bigger and bigger every day. The mugwort's doing its thing. But that's about it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good day.